With all the amazing films in 2021, there is bound to be a few letdowns. So here's my list of the top 10 disappointing movies of 2021. Now for the record, I don't hate most of these films. I actually liked 10 and 9, and found 8 through 6 to be just average. The rest I'm not too crazy about though. Also, as you probably figured it out, this is just my opinion. If you like these movies, that's great. With that being said, on to the list. Number 10, Candyman. I put this so low because I like this film for the most part. The cinematography is solid and the concept and themes were brilliant, but I felt this film had many ideas that were left unfinished. However, my biggest gripe was the lack of Tony Todd. When I saw that he was reprising his role, I was super excited, but was left upset to find out he was hardly in the movie. Number 9, New Gods Neja Reborn. This is another film I actually enjoyed. The animation was nice and the soundtrack was really enjoyable, but this film's characters, while by no means terrible, were very underdeveloped. But I was glad to see this movie as I wouldn't have learned about Whitesnake 2 coming out. Number 8, Coming to America. I actually didn't hate this movie as much as most people. There were some jokes that got genuine laughs about me, but this film was just not really that memorable. Number 7, Respect. While Jennifer Hudson was great as Aretha Franklin, and I appreciated how the film was willing to go into her mental health, this film just fell short, and it had moments that came off as unintentionally hilarious. Number 6, House of Gucci. I'll admit, I liked the costumes and the cast. Lady Gaga really stole the show. Not to mention the production was very high. But other than that, this film was very confusing and it felt long just for the sake of being long. Number 5, Army of the Dead. This film seemed like it had the right ingredients for a good zombie flick. I mean, it had Zack Snyder in the director's chair who made his film debut with the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead. I will say I like the merging of genres and the zombies themselves, but other than that, this film wasn't really that memorable and the characters weren't really that interesting. Number 4, The Loud House Movie. 2021 wasn't a good year for The Loud House. While this film was better than that live-action Christmas film, The Loud House Movie was still a big letdown. I'll admit, the film had the show's charm and there were some genuinely funny jokes, but this movie was just way too cliched. Honestly, I'll just stick with the first 3 seasons of The Loud House. Number 3, Trollhunters Rise of the Titans. While the animation was cool, and it was nice to see the cast one last time, this film was just too predictable. Also, that ending was really unsatisfying, and undid 5 years of such an amazing show's legacy. The Trollhunters series deserved better. Number 2, The Protégé. This film seemed like it would be a hit. Maggie Hugh, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Keaton, and a producer from John Wick. While the film started off strong and the action scenes were well shot, this film just moved at such an unengaging pace, and it didn't do anything to stand out from any past action movies. Number 1, Injustice. The same year we got awesome straight-to-video films like The Long Halloween Duology and Scooby-Doo Meets Courage from the same studio, we got this. Now I haven't read the Injustice comic or played the video game, but based on watching this movie, I can confirm they are better. This movie was just a rushed mess with dialogue that came off as unintentionally hilarious. And, to make matters worse, this film had potential! The film offered great concepts and themes. So those are my disappointing movies of 2021. What'd you think of my list? What movies disappointed you this year? Please share with me in the comments down below. With that being said, thank you so much for watching.